What's up, guys? This is ACE from NYC, posting a new video update. As you see, there's two new bodies in the group. That's Black Hammer, badass. White Lightning, Black Hammer, White Lightning. Okay, before I get into that, I'm going to give a couple shout outs to Max Amps. Clint from Max Amps helped me out with the issue I had with the batteries, and I thank him for that. And that's why these bodies have Max Amp logos on it. I'm dedicating these bodies to Max Amps. Definitely the best batteries, pound for pound, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Max Amps. Also, shout out to Joe, Mr. MRT Mustang. He called me. We exchanged numbers on YouTube. We exchanged numbers. He hit me with a message, and we talked. He did the same setup, so check his video out. Remember, Mr. MRT Mustang. It's under my favorites on my channel. Check out his Rustler. It's badass. Alright? Also, shout outs to Mo Customs. I know I'm kind of good with making custom bodies, but he blows me out the water. He's also on my channel under my favorites. Mo Customs, if you want his website, it's linked on his channel as well. So check those videos out, and shout out to those dudes, because they're definitely doing their thing. Now we're going to get into the cars. Also, shout out to everybody, sorry. Shout out to everybody that shoots me a message appreciating the videos I do. I definitely want to see some of you guys set up. You know, make some videos, post them on YouTube. Let me see what you got. I want to see what you're working with. You know? Alright. I'm going to address a couple questions. First, I'm going to get into these bodies. This is the new Black Hammer. As you know, the wing is definitely different. That's an E-Revo wing that I mounted to the car. And this is a stock Valenian motor setup. I will get into that with my other video that I'll be coming out with, because I found some gears for this. Whoa, man. The highest you can go with the stock Valenian motor is 35 pinion, 76 spur. Well, I found something where the spur will be a 67 and the pinion will be a 35. So imagine what you could do with that. It's going to be crazy. So I'll make a video up on that later. And here's White Lightning. Now everybody knows this is the big boy on the block. You know. Today I have the laptop out. I'm going to show you guys me tuning the speed control through the laptop, which is pretty cool. Also, I want to address shock oil. I don't know what shock oil you're using. If you're still using stock shock oil in your Rustler, that's 40 weight. You want to up that. You don't want to use 50 or 60, use 70 weight. Reason being, it will not give when you're turning, and especially at those high speeds, it won't give with the turning, like back and forth. It just wouldn't sway. Like sometimes when you're speeding, you get that sway back and forth. That's because of the shock oil. Or you need to balance your tires. Or correct them. Or if you're using foams, like I'm using foam, sometimes they have pits in the tires, the rocks chip them up off the pavement. Makes it uneven for the car. Makes it swiggle out a little bit. Wig out. So definitely change your shock oil. You need to do that. Charger. I use a Passport Ultra. And that's made from dynamite. It's a good charger. Digital. Very dependent. I love it. Never had a problem or issue with it. Also, what's so good about this charger, it has balance ports with lipos. It also has a heat sink if you're using a nickel metal. You just put it on, clip the little heat sink thing to the nickel metal. If it gets hot, it'll warn you. Good. And you can charge lipos with it. So you could use both batteries if you want. You could charge one or the other, which is pretty badass. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get to it. Go up under the hood. If you did do this setup, you go to your local hobby store or look online for the Castle Field link. which is this thing right here. This is good. You hook it up to the speed control, put it in, get the USB port, it comes with it, plug that up, and plug it to your laptop. Let's get it going, so you see what I'm doing. Okay, it'll automatically kick up. You don't even have to worry about that. Let's go. There we go. Then you go to Castle Link. You allow it to run. Okay, there we go. We got green light on everything. Okay, I don't know if people can see that. Let's zoom in on that. Let's say no for now. Software, about, basic, advanced, throttle curve, and brake curve. I do not touch throttle curve or brake curve. What I go to is basic. And basics basically let me know what I'm using. Right now, I have it set for punch control at 25%. Now, 25% punch control helps me with it when it comes to like high or mid acceleration limit, and that's good for 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive vehicles on low traction surfaces. Sorry, I'm stuttering over here. I don't even know if you could see that, but just want y'all to know. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set it up to default. Basically, that just gives me unlimited power, just like no governor on it, you know, so I could punch it and just keep going and going as long as the batteries can handle it. Also, you want to jump on some good batteries. If you don't have the money and you don't want to come out of your pocket for some max amps, that's okay. You have, you know, you have different variety of batteries out there, but I'm telling you, max amps is the way to go. Yesterday I ran somebody with that black hammer right there, and basically I destroyed him. I left him with the max amp battery. It was just like, it was insane. And don't get me wrong, other LiPo batteries out there are fast. The Venom batteries are a good bang for the buck. And you have a couple other companies out there that are pretty good bang for your buck. But I'm very fortunate and lucky that the first couple batteries that I've ever purchased were max amps, and they've been around for years, so they have never let me down. So I'll continue to use those. As you see, there's a little difference here. I custom made a 9-volt battery to power the fan in the back that I have back here. As if you can see this. You see, now the motor doesn't get hot, surprisingly, but I just put it there, I guess, to show, and I don't know. I just threw it on there. Looks hot. Entergy, Willy Bar. RPM, I will stress that again. RPM is the way to go. Also, I got a couple questions. Couple people asked me questions on the weight of the car. Well, I finally weighed the car. That one over there, the stock Valenium motor, to keep that down, all you need is 12 ounces of weight. For this type of setup with the Mamba Monster, you need about 1 pound and 5 ounces to keep this bad boy down. And you're still going to put up numbers, so don't think the weight is going to be an issue, because it's definitely not. You're still going to put down whatever you're trying to put down, and you're going to go the distance. Okay? If you have any more questions, shoot me a message. If you need my number, I will message it to you. You can call, contact if you have any more questions. I'll give you more info on my setup, anything. Just holler at me. And like I said before, give a shout out to everybody, and I thank everybody out there to take the time out of their day to watch my videos. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. Later.